Do you find yourself making decisions from a place of fear most of the time? Or do you find yourself making decisions from a place of intuitive knowing or gut feeling? The majority of people tend to make decisions from a place of fear versus intuition. And the reason for that is fear is driven by our ego. And our ego mind is very loud, it's very pushy, it's very obnoxious, and it's constantly chattering in our heads. Intuition is very quiet. It's a very quiet voice. It's calm. It's never going to make you feel anxious or it's never going to push you. It's just a very quiet voice. And because our ego voice is so loud, we often overlook or don't hear our intuition. We don't pick up on those intuitive nudges that it gives us. It's very easy to miss if you're not paying attention. And there are some really great ways to help you tap into your intuition. So it's really important to quiet the mind, because when our ego is talking, that pushy, obnoxious voice is talking, you're not going to be able to hear over it. So when you are incorporating practices into your daily routine that ground you, that allow you to just quiet that mind for a little while, practices like meditation, breath work, anything that gets you into your body and out of your mind. So yoga is a great way as well. Dancing is amazing, going for a walk, like all of those things help quiet your mind and allows that small quiet voice to come through so you can hear it more clearly. So why is it so important to hear our intuition and to actually listen to it? Your intuition is essentially your manifestation compass. So when you are trying to get to your desired reality, when you're trying to manifest your dreams, your intuition is your compass. It's your MapQuest, your navigation system. It's going to show you how to get to your desired destination. So when you are able to, on a daily basis, tap into your intuition and like following those nudges, again, listening to the quiet voice that comes from a place of, loving and calm versus a place of fear and anxiety or like chaos, then you're able to take steps so much more quickly towards where you want to be, and you're going to start seeing your manifestations happen at a much faster rate. So try to incorporate as many quiet moments into your day as you can that just allows you to really listen for that small voice, listen for that quiet voice, that calming voice. And then when you do listen to it and actually believe it and take action on it. One thing that I found for myself that I was doing that was actually blocking my progress and blocking my intuition was whenever I would feel these things, I didn't actually believe it, and I would talk to people about it and be like, okay, this is what I'm thinking I should do because I feel like it's what I should do. And then I would get talked out of it because it maybe sometimes isn't always going to feel like the most logical path. And so people are mostly logical and ego-centered and driven by controlling the narrative. And so they're going to give you advice that doesn't line up with your highest good and where you should really go. So now I don't even tell anybody anymore whenever I have an intuitive download and the idea might seem crazy or that next step might not feel like it's the logical next step. So I don't talk about it anymore. I just trust in myself, and I trust that taking this next step will get me where I need to go. I don't need input from anyone else because I already know my higher self knows the best path for me. And so I'm just going to take it because I know I can get talked out of things if I try to get other people's input, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that makes logical sense. And my ego will be like, yep, see, listen to them. So if you find yourself being influenced by people when you know intuitively something you should be doing, but then you are finding yourself backing away from it because other people's influence, stop talking about it. So that's my little tip for you today. Listen to your gut, listen to your intuition.